All right. Shalom. First and foremost, before I start, all praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well and taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations unto the brothers pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom. And in this lesson, man, I want to be going over the transitioning of kingdoms, okay? And how the Lord, all right, is the one that is controlling whoever is in rulership, whoever is currently reigning, or whoever reigned in the past, and whoever is going to reign in the future. That's all in the hands of the Lord, man. Okay? And so let's just get started, and I'm going to start at, I'm going to get straight to the point. In the book of Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 4, it says, "The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable." All right, so the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, man. Okay, so whoever is ruling, the Lord put that individual, all right, on top. Individuals, all right, because right now what? You got the higher elite that are ruling this earth right now, man. Okay? Hey, and the Lord put them on there, man. Put them on that seat. All right, the Lord put Esau Edom on that seat, man. All right, but hey, this is only temporal, man. All right, hey, because we know that Isaac, all right, blessed Esau with you know what do you say, the fatness of the earth, the dew of heaven, the sword. Okay, roughly paraphrasing, man. So, and that's where we're living in right now, man. All right, Esau Edom, the reason he got into rulership was because of the sword. And who gave him that sword? The Lord did, man. All right, the Lord gave him that sword so that he could rule, man. All right, this is Job chapter 9, verse 24. It says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" So it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay? It's given into the hand of the wicked. And we know, it's clear as day that the so-called white man is ruling, man. And we know that he's the wicked because just look around, man. Everybody's mourning. All right, the earth is even mourning. All right, the plants, the animals, the birds, the air, everything is out of course. And that proves to you that the Esau Edom is the wicked, man. Let's go to Proverbs 29 and 2. It says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn." All right, so so that just proves that Esau is the wicked, man, because hey, everyone is mourning under this devil, man. All right, Salaki, I had to wait for this, for my neighbor to pass by. You know, we got to be wise as serpents out here, man. We can't, we can't be foolish out here, man. All right. Proverbs 29 and 2 again, it says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth the rule, the people mourn." And right now, it's clear as day that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is the one that's ruling, man. All right, the top elite, they're the ones that's ruling. Okay, and you know, uh, uh, uh just look at everything, man. Hey, suicide rates are going up. Okay, diseases and plagues are ramping up under the rule of this devil. All right, he's fucking up the environment, man. Okay, so hey, man, it's no there's no hesitation when it comes down to if Esau Edom is the wicked. Okay, hey, everything is out of course, man. Just like the scriptures say, everything is out of course, man. All right, under the rule of this devil. All right, which the Lord had given to him for a while, man. All right. Hey, but pretty soon the Lord is going to give it to the Israelites, and the Israelites are going to rule forevermore, man. It ain't going to be just an era in history, a time age in history, a timeline in history, man. No, it is going to be forever, man. This is a Sirach 10:4. It says, the power of the earth, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And how does the earth become profitable? When the righteous are in rulership, man. All right, we just read it in Proverbs 29 and verse 2, man. All right, and because not only are the people going to rejoice, but everything, man, the whole earth is going to rejoice, man. The animals, all right, the air quality is going to be at a perfect. All right, it's not going to get polluted. The air ain't going to get polluted. The mind of our children are not going to get polluted. Okay, there's going to, so that's what's coming, man. And that's when the Israelites are going to be ruling. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra 6 and verse, I'm going to start at 7. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. And who is Jacob? Hey, that represents the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans. All right. And Esau would be, all right, the Edomites, man, so-called white men. All right. And guess what? The Israelites are also going to be ruling over the heathen as well, man. All right. Hey, the heathen are going to be under submission to us. All right. It says, verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Esau's rulership is coming down, man. It's over with, man. It's a wrap. Esau had his time to rule and, to fulfill his wicked lusts here on this planet Earth. All right, but that's over with, man. All right, hey, well, America just celebrated its 250th year anniversary, man. And we know, by doing a simple Google AI search, that most empires, have an average span of 250 years, man. So we know it's a wrap. And it's not even that, right? It's not only that, but we're measuring the times, man. The scriptures tell us to measure the times. And we know by measuring the current state of the world right now, all right, with all this chaos going on, our earthquakes and rumors of wars and, all right, plagues and everything that will happen in the end times, it's happening, man, and it's only getting worse and worse. So we know that we are at the end, man. We don't know exactly what day, what hour, what second. We don't know none of that. We don't know that. But what we do know is that it is at the door, man. We know that it is nigh at hand, man. All right. Hey, even Yahushua doesn't know exactly what, month, day, second, minute, whatever, right? Only the Heavenly Father does, man. It tells you that in the book of Matthew, I believe, the 24th chapter and around the 30th, 35th, 34th verse, man. All right. So from here, let's go to Daniel 4:17, man. Cause hey, you will look at Esau Edom. Hey man, he's the basest of all men. This guy is just wicked, and he's just weak and just, weak as hell. All right. And matter of fact, he's weaker than the Israelites, man. All right. The scriptures say that when Jacob and Esau were born, it says that one nation is going to be stronger than the other. All right. And we know that the Israelites are the foundation of the earth. They're the former of all things, man. We're the former of all things. All right. Us Israelites, man, we're harder workers. We're smarter people. All right. We're inventors. Okay. It's only that because we're cursed that we're on this low state and we're not on top, man. All right. And that brings me back to the point. That's why Esau Edom is ruling. That's why Esau Edom is ruling over us. It's because the Lord put him on top, man. That's why he's ruling over us. Okay? Because how is it that the Israelites are stronger, smarter, are in all shape, forms, and fashions over Esau, over these other nations? So how is it that Esau and these other nations are ruling over us, man? Hey, it's because the Lord chastised his people and put these curses upon us for going off, man. That's how Esau Edom got on top, man. All right, this is Daniel 4:17. It says, "This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basest of men." And that's currently what's going on, man. He's setting up the earth. He's giving over the rule of the earth to the basest of men. All right. Let's go to Daniel 2, and I'm going to start at verse 20. It says, "Daniel answered and said, Blessed be the name of the Most High Yahweh forever and ever. For wisdom and might are his, and he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding." So again, man, going back to the point that Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai is the one that gives over the power of the earth, all right, to a certain nation, okay, to a certain group of that nation, all right. Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai is the one responsible for that, man. Okay, he's the one that holds the control, the power of the earth, man. All right, and like how we read in Sirach 10:4, in due time the Lord is going to give the earth over to the rulers that will make it profitable, man. Okay, and that's going to be the Israelites, man. All right. So yeah, man, that's the point of the lesson, man. All right. Hey, so yeah, man, we're not to think carnally, man, because a lot of people think carnally, man. Hey, they think that Esau Edom made it on his own, man. They think that Esau Edom is such a great nation, a nation to be feared, a nation to admire, because they're ruling. All right, they have the top class of everything. They have the fatness of the earth, but little do they know that the Lord is the one that gave it to them, man. All right, and this is why it's important to have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures, man. All right, and at the same time to chastise his people, man. That's why Esau's in rulership, man. All right, this is Amos 3:1. "Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel. against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. And the Lord is only dealing with the nation of Israel. That's why the Lord has punished us like a father would punish his own children, man. Chastise his own children. He ain't gonna, chastise, the others. He's gonna chastise his children, man. All right. And how did he chastise us? By having this devil rule over us, man. All right. And have us to be cursed with constant curses, man. Hey, we ain't gonna escape these curses until Yahushua cracks through those clouds, man. That's the only way that those curses are gonna finally come off of us, man. Okay, is when this devil gets taken out of rulership and the power of the earth is given to the Israelites, man. All right, which is very, very soon, man. All right, but until then, certain prophecies have to come to pass, man. Like the MOTB, World War III. All right, the climax of Jacob's trouble, because Jacob's trouble has already started. All right, it's just on a low level right now, but it's gonna continue to get worse and worse and worse, man. All right, this is why we need to call upon Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua for salvation, man, for protection in these last days, man. All right. So, hey, Low Will, this was edifying. All praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. Bahashim Rakhakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well and taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to the brothers pushing his word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom and a ball.